So, embarking in Santorini was a chaotic mess.
Yeah, I can tell that.
And after just 1.5 hours of trip, we finally arrived here in Naxos, where we are in the port.
Yeah, and it's so funny because we boarded the same ferry.
It was really the same ferry. And after leaving the boat, we have an amazing view of the city there and of the Apollo temple in my right.
Yeah, and the sea is just like so blue. So just by the port in the Apollo temple we're showing you, we have like this tiny beach that seems so nice.
And the water seems so nice.
So good, yeah.
So after just walking like
1 minute,
2 minutes, we arrive in the bus station here, the Red River Port. We're trying to get our bus to go to our accommodation.
But it's great because when you are waiting for your bus, imagine your bus is only 1 hour away.
You can go to
The beach. The bus, the beach. We booked our accommodation and it was like, I think it's 30 euros for a bed tent again. And I don't know, like this is our accommodation, it's there. This is the beach. So it's like 10 steps, on the beach. And we're very excited because honestly we're supposed to go to Mykonos, which is very close from this island, which is Naxos. But Mykonos was like so expensive. Like the cheapest we're seeing was like 100, 130. And like everyone we've been talking to since we got on the island, everyone was like, oh, Mykonos is not that good. I mean, if you like nightlife, which honestly we're not that mega appreciators. So yeah, we're already like thrown off by the price, thrown off by what people are saying. So we decided to come to here and we're like so happy. Ours is our 43. Okay, it's kind of the same as the one in Santorini. Red or green?
Green.
Just for the beach?
We had lunch and because we wake up so early, we decided to rest a little.
Yeah,
on
honestly,
our
like the ferry is like a plane. I don't know.
No, yeah, very
it's
tired.
The same level of tired after.
True, really. And now you're just going to the beach.
I think we're arriving at the beach.
Yeah.
It's like right there. Yeah, it's about like 7. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna watch the sunset.
Maybe and play some cards and swim because the water seems so good. So finally, after too many days, we have a sandy beach and the clear water. It's very good.
It's very nice and the sunset's like so beautiful.
So now we are just chilling, watching the sunset, playing some cards and eating. That is very nice, right?
Explore Naxos. Okay, first of all, a few facts. Naxos is actually the largest of the old Cyclades Islands, and yeah, we kind of get that the moment we arrived. Since its size, we can definitely not see everything in basically 2 days, so we're just gonna explore the more west part. But yeah, there's a lot of things to see even on the rest, so if you have more days, I swear, explore everything, because there's a lot of like temples, culture, a lot of good beaches that we've been seeing. I think as you can see just from my background. And yeah, today we're just going to explore the Hora, which is the capital of Naxos. And yeah, I think we're going to start by the temple of Apollo.
We are now in the Temple of Apollo. It's the best known monument here in the islands of Naxos. And it's also known as the doorway or the portara, because the only thing that is left made was the door, as you can see, and all of that is incomplete. It's one of the first things we see when we arrive by the port, and from here we have an amazing view from the city of Hora, and we think that will be an amazing spot to see the sunset.
Yeah, for sure. Just like all of the Cyclades Islands, Naxos gets a lot of influence from not only the Greek culture, but the Venetians, the Byzantine Empire, and also the Ottoman Empire. So it has like a lot of cultural influences. And the old town is divided into 2 Venetian neighborhoods, Castro and Gorgus. Gorgus was where the Greek lives, and Castro was where the Roman Catholics lived.
So we found this map. It's a very good map. And as you can see, Naxos is a very big island. This here is Ora, the capital, and the city we are now. And if you come down here, maybe between Adjahana and Plaka, there's an arc relation, and it's almost every day we go to this beach. All of the west side, all of these are beaches.
All of that are beaches.
And
And you also have like a lot of
temples.
temples and monuments to
Timbuktu
see.
temple.
What you gonna do today?
Probably we're going to go around this area.
So this is where it's the Mount Zeus.
Yes.
So we're gonna try maybe to see the Aki. How in Santorini the symbol is the donkey.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure here is the octopus.
Octopus.
Because everywhere is octopus. You see octopus nuts. I think so.
So we finally entered the streets of the old town, and they are so tiny and pretty. And I think probably we'll get lost here because our mobile data is not working very well since we arrive at Greece. And we probably do the old way and just try to figure it out.
Okay, it's cute though.
So after just climbing just a little, we finally arrive at the castle neighborhood. This is surrounded by the remnants of walls of the castle, and inside you still have the Venetian mansions that dated from the 13th century. And as we entered, we saw the archaeological museum, but unfortunately it's closed for renovations.
Basically, we were just walking, and then we saw like this sign. It was like, please keep quiet between 3 and 5 p.m. And now it explains a lot. I think this is like the nap time or like the Greek and rest time. So now it explains a lot because yesterday we were in our bed tents and it was like 4 p.m. So we're just like talking normally. And then this guy from the bed tent right to ours, he was just like, can you keep it down? And I'm like, it's 4 p.m. Like, but now he explains a lot. So it's like Spain with the like rest.
Siesta.
So basically just honestly been following up what the sign said. So they said there was a Catholic church here and we came, not very hopeful, but it's open. Church, it's called Metropolitan Catholic Church. It's dated from the 13th century. That's in the Temple of Apollo where we were, so we still walked a lot. They're very cute streets, right?
They're very tiny and narrow streets, but they're very
and very tall.
So we found our way back to the center, and I have to say I'm very proud because we didn't get lost.
Yeah, and we enter here, so it's the same. Very
Exit,
nice.
yeah.
Very good vibe. Walking through the harbor and one of the main streets here, which is full of restaurants. So we just leave like here the tip if you want like a very cheap place to eat a pita or a souvlaki. We found this place which is the Picantico. And yeah, pita was like €3 and souvlaki too. So or you can have like the full menu for like €9. So it's not bad and we have like a very good view of the port. So here's the core recommendation if you want to eat cheap in Naxos. After the bus from Ora, we arrived here in Alki. Alki is just like this tiny village, I guess you can say, which is inside the Tragaria mountain area, which also belongs where you can find the Mount Zeus, which is the tallest mountain here in Naxos and the tallest point of all the Cyclades. So if you like walking and you have the time, it's only like 2 hours from the next city, which is Filoti. So in 2 hours you can have like a great view. So you're just going to skip that and just gonna get to know like the heart of the Alki village. So in just the moment we left the bus, we already found like this 11th century Byzantine church, which is called the Panagia Plouprotroni. But like almost all churches here in the Greek islands, it's closed. So I think we're just gonna go to the main town, main center.
Naxos is an island known for their cheese and olive oil, and here in Halki It's very well known. They produce olive oil for many centuries ago. It remains until today one of the most produced eatings here in the island.
Okay, so are you on the correct way? What you doing?
Stealing grapes.
I don't steal grapes, especially not washed
They are
ones.
good. So after 10 minutes of walking, seeing the beautiful landscape of the olive trees and the mountains, we find ourselves here in this remote place where we stand the Saint Church of Georgios Dizauritis, I think it's that pronounced. That's from the 11th century. And
Yeah, it's like a Byzantine church.
yes, and it's so pretty as you can see all
Yeah,
through
it's
the
very nice.
walks.
And it's supposed to have like frescoes inside.
Yeah, inside. So we come a little late because
A little late. They close at 3.
it
They
closed at
close
3.
too early.
Sure. We have to imagine the fresco will be very awesome.
Yeah, it's very nice and the landscape.
Calling for all your lights, giving my light back to you. Oh. And I've been falling, I've been lost, and I've been calling on my ghosts. I put it to rest because I'm coming home, coming home.
Yeah, because now we're gonna take a night ferry, our first night ferry. So if you wanna see how that goes, watch the next video.
Sure. And Naxos was such an incredible island. And
Yeah.
the most part of the days we just stay on beach, relaxing and enjoying the summer.
Yeah, it was
Here in
great.
Greece. And Naxos is one of the best places, beach places that we have been here in Greece.
Yeah, the beaches were great, and you have like
Really.
so many things to see,
True.
honestly. And if you like beach, also, we heard of the Hawaiian beach, which is like a very clear water blue. And also, there's the how do you call it, Piraji? I think it's a great alternative. Like if you want to do like the beaches in Mykonos,
Yeah.
but want to do a little more culture
And
for
cheaper.
way cheaper. Yeah.
Way cheaper.
Our next adventure will be on an island,
True.
but kind of
It's
a
a
very
Greek-
different
It's
island.
a Greek island. too.
So it's going to be a very different experience.
So if you want to see that, don't forget to subscribe, to put the like button and the bell, and see you on our next stop.
I'm
Bye.
coming home, coming home. I'm coming home.